noise. But right now, you can also have it without the noise. And Rosie just took it. She loves it. So please order your own now. 0277 609 644. 0277 609 644.
Sister, that last
all right, the 1 minute after 5, Angel 102.9 FM. You're going to year Counselor Lutrot in the Enkomo. Now, Counselor say, why fresh? What's the food?
No, my issue is that imagine I am your ex-boyfriend. No, imagine that mistakenly you drop me and see what I become. I watch myself and I go like, oh, I'm terrible for, man. I'm terrible for. Why if you were time? Shatawale, Onapo, stop my first degree. Where, ask you. You've taken sound. So now we've gone powdered. It is nice.
But what's the difference?
The difference is that these people cannot chew this. Even though we are doing joy exercise, so apparently, to be honest with you, I have to come up with this one after all the research because of my wife.
Wow.
So this is a product.
So that's your wife's product.
Yes.
The powder is for the wife.
For my wife. Okay. Just that the money will not go to her.
But it's for her. It's her idea.
No, it's not her idea. No, you see, I've told you this before that if you want to be a husband, you have to be a leader before becoming a husband. If you marry a man who becomes a leader after being a husband, you are doomed forever. Never allow any man who has no leadership to marry you. Because a man must lead.
But does leadership involve, lording over somebody?
The word lording is part of leadership.
Lord over.
Yes, it's leadership. Because if you really want to achieve anything in human beings, a being that is carrying spirit, body, and soul, you need to have the other side of lording. You need to have the other side of slaving. You need to have the other side of not feeling for the other party. Because without you having that behind you, you cannot achieve. So a leader is the one that can never be led. They are strong-headed. Yes, strong-headed, resilient, refused to bend, ready to make mistakes and still continue. So if you don't have a husband like that, you have made a mistake of being a woman. And that is most of the mistakes these young girls are making. Now, in past discussions, I went, that conversation, and a Salome, Charlie, mind you, if Rosie is my side chick, by mistake or by default, and she doesn't have a place to lay her head, except sleeping with the siblings in the same house when they carry the 3-in-1 and lie on the floor. Because that is what they have. She's living with her parents. It is not an error. She cannot afford a single room. My brother, then me, moi, I rent for her a single room, not with outside toilet, but I rent for her a single room with a toilet inside, kitchen inside, and a porch. It reduces my Kempinski rate of going to touch her breast, her body, and ass. The place she's living was rented by who? So why do you say when I go and sleep, I'm sleeping in a house?
No, if it's not rented by you, no one you not rented by me. I don't think
so. But the fact that I've rented a place for Rosie and you are coming there, why should I be afraid? Are you serious?
I said, you need to.
There are places we rented for the girls. Are we there every day?
The way I mean, we rented for them here. I mean, I'm not rented.
Because you are poor.
I'd agree.
Yes, you are poor. I mean, all of us who have not cheated. No, all of us who have not cheated. It's not because we are faithful. No. It's poverty.
Poverty is keeping people from.
If your husband is poor and is cheating, it's witchcraft. Let him come.
If you are poor and cheating, witchcraft.
By
you are rich and you are cheating.
If you are rich and you don't cheat, you are a serious problem for the nation. Because at the end of the day, you alleviate poverty
by cheating.
But look, it's a privilege to be going out with somebody's husband. So, a privilege. So, Sema high down my Rosie. Nama akwa one night. Me a dafan. Ena ufia gasa o da o bre. Basan kwale you ha ukwa e da ne bantam.
Experience mu na ade kase ya.
Me experience am kan say.
We experience am kan say.
Me do ho.
But how do you know this?
We are here say.
Simple.
As a girls mbam ho no more worried. And I say boba ye otena sia no ada. And I would in a council on TRC. Miss who say, yeah, son of Bao Bedan, Hamika cranty, meaning the American Quano, Jammy how. So, or baby, I would tear me out of a big air trim plan. Or baby, I would tear me out your side chick. Learn the rules. Side chick 105. Get my page and read it. Because it is a group, an act that everybody must learn it. Look. If you've not been a side chick before, it is not a worry.
The act of a side chick.
You need it. There are do's and don'ts of being a side chick. There are do's and don'ts. And for wives, they should stop fooling. Because hear me, nobody can be compared to a wife. The fact of going out with Rosie and buying her phones, buying her what, renting for her, Rosie can never be compared to my wife. She's nothing close to my wife because the establishment is oyeyere yawaleno. It is as someone came and now party wako and I say now banya so be wo party.
Meet by kungu.
Ubanya so be wo. When di na wo na ye o.
Adi meet by na wo ho a.
Debi when di meet party na ekun a e your how. Na udi wie na ekun a oso ahima mu ya wo dia. Na say we are sorry ba. When you say Nyankopon boy say yembra soro. God wants us to occupy this earth. So why are we rushing to heaven? Let your kingdom come as it is. He never said come to heaven. So what are you going to do in heaven? Enjoy now.
But you call this enjoy?
That you are here with Rosie. And look, I will be disappointed if finally I see the roof rat using Rosie whilst I'm there. Say we are in house help. Say now say house help I will say. Now we shall see Uncle you kwa body akonya ba Germany Italy omu kobe. Now me say ya wo ba ko na see daddy. Ye nkoti a. Get man anyem. Na me tu go any fees. Therefore, dear, they are check it, man. Everybody say, "I'm at the Michiano." And you should have the Michiano. Are you okay? You are not serious in life. How do you use the one I am paying? Once the payer is interested in you,
but I'm not interested in the payer.
No, you don't need to be interested in the payer because what the guy gives you is from the payer.
Counselor, this from the side chick. On Facebook. Let counselor know that side chicks would like to go to hotels. We enjoy the hotel better than our room.
Any side chick that will tell you I enjoy hotels more than my room is insane. She's not read a book.
Because they've not read a book,
yes. You know why? Women will always want to be in places where they are comfortable. The reason why most of them don't want you to come and have anything to do with them in their homes is because the environment would think something about them. But when I was paying the rent, did the environment think anything about you?
The environment didn't even know.
No, madam, you know that the rent you're living in is mine. It's my house.
by renting.
So the new things I'm telling the men is, anytime a lady needs a accommodation from you, don't rent for her. Rent for yourself. And let the landlord know you are living here.
Okay.
And hand it over to her.
Put her to quite one time.
Yeah, landlord me hide na pa na mabeji ma home kakra na suko no me yo be oni ba bi da. Inti semini ha ono beda ha Rosie banfa nche fiera nti ono beda nti empempi no beda sen me beda me okrum de me na beda ha nti bibia ka kire me. That will help you men, so that
every rent my side chicks for I'll be introduce you my landlords for
but be the owner of the property.
Okay.
And you are rented down cry.
Wow, because a command to say ono be kire na oba ha na e ya ba na fi akwa na obi a hwe me obi a bi sam say o papa na ko ya na wan kan na ko na papa na ko wan kan na ko e fa ho. I mean, where from that ingredient? Papa na ko wan kan na ko. So sebo san komo no munjai say na washia na Salome na say munjai. Sleeping in a woman's house, the danger is because you don't know. It's because you don't want to know where you're sleeping. I repeat. The only danger involved in sleeping in Rosie's house is because I don't want to know where I'm sleeping.
How? I'm confused.
Explain.
Okay. So I go to Rosie, I want to sleep in her house. I have to listen to her protocols. So the first thing is that any man that visits a young girl, or I go to Rosie, the first thing is that once I know we are here together, when I enter, the door is locked. The trap door is locked. The main door is locked. The only time the door is open is when I'm leaving. You are not expecting anyone.
Okay.
Whoever is sensible that you expect will call you.
Okay.
And any strange boy who is passing to destroy your accommodation should be avoided.
What if it's an emergency?
There's no emergency in this world.
Hey, counselor, I give up on you.
There's no emergency in this world. I remember those days I was leaving my house and this beautiful girl of mine, very beautiful. She was among the 32 girls I was eyeing to get married out of one of them. Yeah. Please put up this cassette. So I was trying my best. No, it's not. Yeah, what I did. The refrigerant is not confined, so it pierces the pulse. This is 24A2. Yeah, this is 24A2. So refrigerant is not friendly to the skin.
Yeah, sorry.
As a technician, so it pierces you.
Okay.
Even I sit under Carrier, you know Carrier. There's a product called Carrier. Sit under Whirlpool.
Okay. Like the device Carrier.
It will never pierce your skin.
Okay.
Refrigerants.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay, we have check.
No, and if you know monim, I did monim the them. And your question was. And I was. If you have somebody here, if you have somebody say on it here, but some me come on but they make kind. Almost young kebabwa. Make catch that one say. Make sure say door near head. The only time and I make catch was among the 32 girls now. Back what warfare. Nanko no service no one. No one obey you. So by wedding be where you dine into an agency or offer. Maybe a trap or no general dressing can say, wow, you're looking beautiful. Say yes. I'll be going for rehearsal late around 6:30. So I wanted to pass here when it's about 5:30 that I go. Near about 2:20. I say, the wedding, you didn't do the reception. I say, oh no, because I'm coming here. I know I guess I'm 50. I say, you didn't tell me you're coming.
Oh.
So you have to go.
Wow.
Wait, let me put on shorts and go and escort you. And I'm sure boxer shorts. It's a decency. What's it? There's nobody in the house.
There's nobody. Okay.
And even if there was somebody there, there was nobody at all. But the impromptu visitation is a disrespect to my privacy. What do you mean? You want to while away time in my place?
Know she was part of a 32.
I'm not sure.
The way she was with me, she knows that she's a candidate.
Hey!
She knows. That's why she had that infantry with disrespect. But she forgot the rule. don't come to my house without my permission.
Would you advise a young man? And now say young man or have a lot of women vying for
It's
this.
capacity building. But if you can stand without
What?
having sexual
Capacity
intercourse
building.
with them, you can build a better capacity. I am proud of talking about the 32 girls because none of them saw the color of the male organ.
Okay.
Yes. And I regret now.
Why?
But most of them are bluffing me.
You wanted to sleep with all of them.
How would they know I sleep with all of them?
Ah, by your conscience.
Me,
Will you
my
be
whose
okay?
conscience?
You.
Whose
They are
conscience?
not aware they are 32, but you as a man, are you going to be okay?
Are you serious? Have you been a man before? Do you know what it
Ah.
takes for a man to be handling good machines and counting the numbers? Open then.
Because I am gonna
And if you're not doing infinity, you're going to be for your So, Monsieur say, young coffee, I am bisa permission. So, that's one thing we should learn. And the boy be bow, no bisa permission. Maybe a door. I'll break the door. I know there's somebody there. That's why you don't want to open me. The next thing, take your phone. Hello? Is that East Legon Police? There's a trespasser on my premises. What number? 7124 loop. Oh, then just behind us. Yes, please. Please come. Young man, what do you want here? I'm looking for Rosie. Who is Rosie? The lady in the room. Which lady? So why are you making noise? Why are you making noise? Say no. Near chum. It is straight ahead. Your chum ko ya. Ya call loco. Near logical play. 24 hours. So we're down. Then you never know so no. What local? The other can say. Me no be jai. No ni we jai. They what them want it here. Na the original one to your coco. You find go ahead. Heck, I'm sorry.
Your story about ourselves. I grew up with a single mother, and all my mother had told me anytime I asked of my father, when I was a child was that he was abroad. But as an adult, she told me they are no longer together, but she'll tell me more at the appropriate time. So I've been dating for a while now, and I decided to introduce my boyfriend to my mother recently. And upon asking of his ethnic group, my mother disapproved our relationship. And she says if I want her blessing as a mother, I should opt out of the relationship. Just because my father comes from the same tribe as my boyfriend. And her people didn't treat my mother well when she was pregnant with me. And even led to the collapse of their early marriage. So she vowed not to allow any of their children marry from that group. My boyfriend is also a pharmacist, just like I am, and he's done nothing wrong to me. I believe he's different, but my mother doesn't agree. I want to go ahead and marry him regardless of what my mother says. But I want to know if there will be any implications. Obayi Pache said, Osano, debi obisa ne mama say, me jawo me wehi. Na ne mama twa me ntozo papa abruchi. Onyi ana ne mama ka chenzo. No credit say, oh no, papa, many who be but and same P or dachi, the catcher. As we share brandy be an indigenous hopa, my dear check. As in the young cook, me mammy, na yen fanny ma and conaqua. The mammy bisana ufri, na brandy and chile so open me share pa said, not a war our ring one, she who free. I said, there be men yet. If he said, apprentice in Yamishi, near Jumonus, you man put or a pharmacist and a mere pharmacist. Yeah, it's your best friend is a doctor of pharmacy. Now, near actually not dreams of crowd is a mamma say, Yentia all mano and worry and freeze our brantiano, and I say, worries our brantian say, tribe, and I say, Kua a brantian free. A one and a papa any free, ne papa and a mamma and any war. Ono efi na o man treating ye kra abre a oni mpo se na ebusuafo njojo no ye no ma aware ni mpo gu ye e kan tam se o ma ne ba bia aware fi sa che se tribe ni muda abai is on the watoto ni ni na so nyina are obe ware na mo pe so bisa se o yes sa wonya ne ma mi nhira na bibi besi ana counselor
So, Bommy Darcy. Moya dear, son of Moya, Miss Sumsa. Danny Beba. I'm a camel. So, as my make can say, get ye problem, name, yes, say. abrante no ne twen prane eye ni nua o because say I just discovered that my boyfriend is my blood brother, then we have a problem here. But in this story, the mother has always said, say, I will show you your father. Your father is in Abuchi. Finally, I can't cry actually. The cat has been let out of the bag. When to say Voness in the enemy. Was if Voness and somebody see ye or the actual memoir, any ya kinds of memoir now. Let there be a peer against Sarkodia because of that memoir. Did you get a copy of that letter?
No.
Why is everybody not reading that?
Who wrote that letter?
I'm shocked. And you've not reviewed it.
No, I've not even seen the letter.
It's a hurting letter to me.
From who?
From where?
From who to Sarkozy?
So, you know that the Olympics that are going on, Sarkozy was slated to perform.
Yes.
He will still perform though. However, a letter was written to the France embassy, to the Olympic company, that Sarkozy is not qualified to perform there because she is anti-women. And I remember the last time Sarkozy had anything to do with anti-women was when Yvonne Nelson wrote the memoir and said things about Sarkozy, and he did the song, this song to apply himself. And all the women started, on your way, and I said, why your way? You remember that story that came up? Yeah. So when I saw the letter, I didn't hear till today, I didn't hear me, yes, sir. And I am so who the implication because Sarkozy visa. Sarkozy control no cock, Sarkozy visa, me onya visa na, or send email, Edico France embassy wanka, na can be seen a reply. But Obili letter call say on same fata say. Ye man who kwino. Ye no. Rosie. Letter we are me. Name yase unhuye. Letter. Make a see a Samson. Say if one lesson started not saying me, I want to know my father. It was the best thing that happened to her. It was the best thing that happened to her. I've never said anything. Say the quest to know who the father was wrong. It was okay. But sebo etodi bia enanum ebe pese o papa no mo hono yemfa omu tibia ensie for some time. Emre esem ne ebe den ye be ka kire. So ka say what in book no ka say alaje tenua be me bia ne ko ye DNA e na chenu ahwe say enya ne nua. That is an insane action, not true action. Because umama fa hu ne wa hu obi eno ye wie kire ne ye ko ye eno po de betu dwam. Girl when come on didn't say, need the name to say Yvonne ye bi. But the all can say, finally, no money actually say, oh papa a yen cranny. Na me far funo, oh papa bush of one to Timmy yenti, almost dear many or more ton quanta. Yapai. Now, mamma, I go one nana. And to track him and you see the detail of an anti-acokumasi. I don't know, baby, you with this same visa. It's one on Kowali. Mukuru Mufo. What's on the man, Benosu Kuruma of one of Banokowali? Naka wusu Kurumu for your papanka. Oh, man, papa come in your moana. Why do you want to tamper with the soul of an innocent child? Yeah, may say repeat it you. If you grow and your father is useless, blame your mother. Because she gave herself to a useless man. If you grow and your father is Counselor Lutrot, who pays your fees before school reopen, know that your mother gave the meat pie to the right man to use. So if your mother is hurt and want to transfer her hurt to you to delay your marriage, find your father. I repeat. If your mother is hurt, and that is why it's refusing you to marry a man from your mother's father's side, find your father. Because if your mother allows you to marry, your marriage will collapse. Sebo, se obe me bia ko wale oba. Na oba na oko wale no. Unim ne oba de papa. wale bana awale no be bresa na gu wonsem nyina be pa wadwuma be gu ade bia adu nsa be som bia e be sei esan se wakoji obi baba efi obi a onsem fatansem da ben na bakosem kire wo se oba bia so ne baba nsa de akoma be ma wo altar so da medaso esan se jamu jasu ne etoa ena oba wo oba oba me bia wo tie me wa wo mba wo mbema unko so ahimemu da. If you have only daughters without a son, heaven has eluded you. Pray you don't die now. Why? Because it is only those who have sons that have a record in heaven. Yes, it's proven everywhere. Even on earth, it's proven. Are you aware that if you are married to a man who has any vision for a stool or is from a royal and you are producing girls, when the man goes out and produces a son, the son is older than all your daughters. Are you aware? What is it? I can say, a man to ding, a man to ding. And I have a favorite name on my heart, Timothy. So, catch your kunsa, Kalana, I want to know. Menyan, come what the Timothy can do. Ma, men can't hear me cross and my pet Timothy. Now, mammy, who pet Timothy at toi? Who am I? Because my father, my mother can influence the name I'm given to my child. Because I name. My sister's full name. My father's name is missing. Because me and mom by any or Mrs. Yeah, you come on now, I'm a proper nouns. It's your bar. Or the abadaye or the I am shia or turn into ma why you say the asha wuntira over penny picture no muntiro or no make a decision for your marriage. Your mother is wicked. She is a witch.
You're speaking to this lady's mother.
Yes. Oh mommy a painful. Yeah, you mommy a painful. When ya wale penti o ti se ne ba ne benya wale pa. I'm not telling you. Who was the pay for? What could you got to be done? Okay, what could you pennies be done? Those ones you accept. You go. Who your cheap program? You've gone to enjoy the penis and you'll be fun. What you cutting? You are relaxing. Not cutting at the bonnet. Yes, cutting.
When him say about your local languages, your body parts now.
No, I asked them, make her hammy.
Sebi, a couple. But in fact,
I say, Nipa, Abrofoni and moi.
I say, shit, it's
the Americano. And a young Cassidy, Cassan said, cutting. A cutting. And nobody any a chain. Oh, that's it. Go ask your father. No, go. What I'm telling you, go and ask. Go and ask. I think even on Kofi Admesti, I told him that is the word. The word is chain.
Chain.
And I wear a cutting. A cutting.
Cutting chain.
What that's it? It's a cutting chain. It's the American say. So wako ama ebia aibeni bia nyem ama anko yi asantini bia nyem ama anko yi frafrani bia nyem ama anko yi enu nkyere se frafrafo nyina sa na tie. Never push your daughter out of marriage because it never worked for you from that tribe. This young lady, the only biggest solution is to look for who her father is. Do you know why? Because the mother is living with a sense of entitlement. And the most dangerous thing on earth is to live with parents who are looking at you like their sense of entitlement. They are looking at you like their gold mine. They are looking at you that you are the process that they have to pass through to become somebody. Say, "Umami didn't too many na show school unye ye da obebresa." Say, "De biya the diabetes is rough and quite back." And I mean, casa I'm crying to me, but I'm toy. Who go school, mommy, bro, but I'm son of an pharmacist. And then I'm not sure where we are mounting if you're in college. If you're in if you have Sherman is to top line to see the go, but the bitch is my brother. Don't allow your mother to frustrate you because she thinks the person you are going to get married to is the same tribe that your father did what he did to her. In the year 1995, your father punished her. In the year 2024, the young girls are punishing the young boys. On 0277, your mother is a witch. 609 644. Sister, call me. Because if you don't take it, they will say you have disrespected your mother. And if you disrespect your mother, the curse of your mother has no influence on you. It is the curse of your father that can destroy your future. Always give honor to your father. Ignore your mother's advice. Because most of the advice of your mother is full of pain, anguish. On 0277 609 644. Fremina Mimbi. Ya in smooth. Mrs. Lutros. Ruby can still go so.
Happy birthday, Enkwama Nana Ama Instroma. Yes, say Oko School or Perfect Child International School or T Awoshi. Yamisha no na onyene kese Nana Ama Instroma. We if we DJ Amuanik. Okay. All
right, thank you very much, guys. Your friend is Kojo Boy, and as I said, we have a Kaya who be famous. You don't see a boy, the three some news about the soap. If you had mama with me, anything, no ever. Yeah, sorry, so young boy, not there. Not in the beginning, not at me, not yet. The other soap. I'm sharp. Have a great evening. Come on.
Oh my man, I'm a what a brave frat. Ah, no, Mama, shut. Could you never be my wabako? What problem? What Mama was our problem? For sure, Benani. I know what it means. I know what the fire is. Where's Abna? Abna, come read my stories for me today. Is fire burn them. We got to finish the story before we find somewhere to pass. Sorry, oh, sorry. Sorry, oh, sorry. What happened? Yanko. I'm now in. So I mean, it's been a story that we were supposed to tweet last week, and I'm budgeting TNT and tweet. Yeah. The story is never say yes. See, what the near boy, who the near money. TikTok for me, the massive pass, and what's in the Facebook post me, the most was the pass, and what's in the I grown it from now. Maybe I walk on it. Yeah, boy, who the near and see any fata. What must say? See, I said, what Rasta, I smooth, skaka crab, which I said, first of all, I dry. And the dad was there, Rasta, why is smooth the crab. Say, have you seen the letter?
Yeah, actually, Rosie just said, but that will be a you know.
No, the group. My problem is that whoever wrote this letter,
it's crazy.
The new Ghana Social Justice Forum. And you see, who are they? That's the first question. Whoever they are, the letter went to the embassy de France. And they responded.
They responded, yeah. That's what they are saying. They are to acknowledge the receipt of the letter. Just say 8th July.
And the guy's performance at the Olympic is ready. And they have to come and say that he's not performing at the main. What so look, they say, what's the heading?
Misogynist Sarkodia.
So who is a misogynist? Anti-woman.
Anyway, he replied himself. Somebody will just have no be anti-men.
Charlie! Onua Yakasetia na what different in he's a misogynist writer. So be a trolley cause a massacre for me. And the team is still quiet because when you were listening to the thing, they became quiet.
And the team really didn't say anything about it.
Because they thought that it was slide off. I remember Andy saying that they were not there when he was doing the song. Before they came, the song had been done. No, but the guy knew how old was Yvonne Nelson? How old was Sarkozy? So if an older woman goes to sleep with a younger boy and goes to abort, who is a misogynist here?
But who was even in the position to decide?
What are you talking about? Everybody is sympathizing with you. So the guy's career is not gone to the French. And remember that when the French ambassador was in Ghana, One of the people that he was dealing with was Camido and Sarkodie.
Was it Sophie?
Yes. So the guy has built a certain standard for himself. Then you, this Alasa, who I don't know who he is, New Ghana Forum.
I've never seen them before. Where were they when people were insulting Adam? There's some bad girl you think they no can talk about.
Thank you. Thank you. You see, so I'm saying all these things. So thank you for putting up the internet. So what I'm saying is, you see, I'm saying this to battle a point that there are times that when we're on social media, people say this one, they say we should keep quiet. But the implications, so say, well, learn it. When people go wrong on you, deal with them and let the record be straight. Because if Sarkodie's team could have dealt with the Bonnet attack right now, it is in the memoir. It, that page,
so like he expected me to see one more.
He could have taken an action.
I see a legal action at that moment. Who is his witness?
And the witness is that the girl is saying.
Well, the girl stated that she went with her friend.
So whatever it is, but you mentioned my name and came to a point to say that I even said we should meet somewhere, and you didn't meet. So there was a more proof to say that you impregnated me. We had a relationship, and you asked me to terminate it. Is that what makes him a misogynist or what? Where is the point where a lady can come and disgrace a brand? Not that Sarkodie raped her.
Consensual.
An older girl sleeping with a small girl, a small boy. Then today they write a letter against your career for performance. So if like the letter that they replied, they said he's not performing at the main place.
Yeah.
So does it mean that if he was performing at the main place, they will pull him out?
Yeah.
Hey.
That's another thing.
And France embassy can easily reply letters. And when they deny us unfair treatment,
crazy, then they deny.
And nobody comes back to reply you, but this person writes a letter about Sarkodie should not be allowed to perform at the Olympics, and then they reply and said, we have heard you. And you know what this means? It is going to other platforms.
We now for Ganga as
if men, we are animals.
You know, say which one industry male be more than a female.
You remember when this thing happened, and she's a female, and you don't deal with a female like that. And when a female touches you, you should learn to know that she's a woman. No matter what she's done against you, you've gone too hard on her. These words you are using, they are swear words. Don't use a woman.
We know before this thing.
I'm the only person I remember. I said, Sarkodie has replied Yvonne Nelson on a silver platter. To follow, because it would have been harder than this.
Because the man, the way this guy
are we not men? Are we not human beings?
too crazy.
Why are we more treated like that as men? Is it wrong to be a man?
No.
Well, welcome to the blog. Abner, where are you? Read a story for us to go. Thank you very much for joining. I am very, very, very worried about. Sorry, I'm using the wrong tripod today. Sorry. But who sent me? Abner, read if you are around. Thank you. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Our own is here. The only oil and gas body with a stomach and the back legs. Dr. Amazing admires your introduction so much. Abner, welcome. How are you doing? Good. Good. It's like my miss will be saying.
No.
Yeah, I'm paying by. Yeah, you came to work. Where are they? Yeah, let me stop. Okay, I'm not that kind of story now. I'm not your story.
And all my mother told me anything I asked of my father when I was a child was that he was abroad.
Okay.
But she told me me they are no longer together. She will let me know at the appropriate time.
Good.
So I've been dating for a while now, and I decided to introduce my boyfriend to my mother recently. And upon asking of the ethnic group, my mother disagreed with our relationship, and she says if I want her blessing as a mother, I should opt out of the relationship. That's because my father comes from the same tribe as my boyfriend. And her people didn't treat her well when she was pregnant, and even led to the collapse of their early marriage. So she vowed not to allow any of her children married from that group. My boyfriend is also a pharmacist, just like I am, and he's done nothing wrong to me. I believe he is different. My mother doesn't agree. I want to go ahead and marry him regardless of what my mother says. But I want to know if there will be any implications, matters of the heart.
Me who be catch you, na big way.
Big. I busy.
You not your pa. I'm so on you. I'm so on you.
Yes, sure.
No, they mean saying see. No investigation. I'm not today move a tree more. They ain't call. Yending come.
Only with the mommy, only in a single like the mommy a single mother now. Anytime you send a papa, the mommy say papa will trade, but when you are a church, we are children, not so okay. Into nothing, not saying anything on any for the open point in the channel. Running point in the kuchana man, and the mammy says, soon as that be hey, oh, free, so I try with the name of because Papa Sona of free and I negotiate for entry me in a mile when you create the mechanism say, me map me, but now I will try. But I buy on the boyfriend a pharmacist, I'm not say a pharmacist. Them and in the street, on the person of my head, not for any worry. But if so, it's a fancy, if you say, you are now, it's not so.
What was your take? Before I ask my regular question, what's your take? The mother's point that he has taken. Should you consider your parents before marriage? Can the choice of your marriage partner be wrong because your parents chose for you? These are the two questions that please on my timelines. What's your take on this?
I'm just going to refer to Omega said, my worry now, please, in the moment I review, may you always say, in the matter of saying our worry. Then back one for you, no matter say one review. I think say it's the same thing as we are saying with the fact of the tea, I'm queen, just say, possible the tea, said, Shana, who husband and I will free, but the same Shana, one of worry free. Yeah, sometimes you need to consider your parents or whatever before getting married, but with I don't think the reason we are so strong. Everything are preventing from approving of your daughter's marriage. I saw your hashtag or the sentiments. I was all going to
but again, you know, we're disrespecting mommy and because they are coming from the beginning of the story. Also, you're a single mother, and as a single mother for only a very troublesome room. Abeyfo bebree wo muntem and abeysem ne wo mumu ni kire say they have not come to a point to let go the process of the pregnancy. They have not come to terms with the reality. Say God used their womb to bring a certain child out there. They have not come to that reality that whatever has happened is, so as if to say they want to punish your father through you. You know where I'm coming from.
I don't think so.
As if your father might be punished through you, because you are a single mother. You are a single mother. You've done your best. You've taken care of the child, and so You know, and so what? So the child, I mean, let me be said earlier on, say, I'm the one who said, or baby, I saw the baba and Sadia Koma Bema will ought to be so dana. Because there's nothing in the mother. You see, the women are serious careers. So no man can have a child without a woman. But the level of impact a man has on the child is higher when the child survives than what the effect that they had on the fetus. So if you want to go with your pain, if you want to go through that hurt, you will destroy what you have brought on earth. And that's our problem. Because one said, what do you bufu? Well, 170. You are a single mother. And most of the single mothers, most of them, they chose to become single mothers. Oh yes, most of them they chose. Oh, most of them. Oh, most of them they chose that they want to become single mothers. Most of them have decided to prove a point so that the child would know that they are the best. Their father is not. But the question is, the fact that you have struggled to take care of the child, and the child is not living the way she's supposed to become or he's supposed to become, are you happy? Are you happy? When you're say over by university, was starting a Juma, or the baby Nantis, Bearman Fia Bontia Basobe Wallo Baban. Now we see Bearman on in Nantia or Sefa Town. A son said, Papa Bushimua, Oman di one to who will say, one blame my Obaba while in Fisabush, and now Obaba Province. The daughter is from the same garland because you are from your father's family, not your mother's family. Why do women do this? So my first question is everybody's initial thoughts on this, because I have a lot of questions for these single mothers who are trying to make sure that their daughters and sons will become something. I am not against it. But if you make me become that doctor, if you make me become that journalist, if you make me become that pastor, and you still have strings attached to my father's head to manipulate me, are you Mr. Bean? My question is, what is your take on the letter? Abna, Iago.
I take on the letter and say, Mamma, why are there single parents? What shop and Obana? I be a pharmacist. Why are they involved? What the right time so one way lead way what life. At the right time, when we say we go away, or the bear money back the chair will be, which is the right thing, and also the idea. But you denying Obama access to the DJ because of Adibia was some years ago. I don't think they should just base on it and judge and conclude say because of a no more Obama pine and money worry. You've done well, but this part I don't think say you are helping your child. And now Obama can say she wants you to go ahead and do whatever she wants to do. You know, why are they there? By the end of the day, you know, because of a mistake, why am I on top of my one Arab machine in a Obama fire regard to you? It's you know, mammy, no, put it up, break, not consider Capra.
Okay, that's so. Man, echo. Let's see, be our initial comment. Yeah.
It's media mechanic account, I think inherently women are very vindictive. Unless that woman is straight, let go of her pain. Most of them, because they are emotionally inclined, they feed that emotional pain to the extent that they feel the person needs to be punished. That is even the first stage. And the punishment is not even enough. The punishment that they execute is not enough. They will not invite others to join the same cohort so that they all execute that same punishment. And this is why women have that kind of notion. Said, "Me some guy there did I date you, man. It's me, my mother for super dating that same guy." And the question is, only guy did a dating and I date you, man. Does that mean say what that also did that same guy because dating is going to end the same way? Because what that is not going to act the way you act. But that's how it is happening now. And as you could see, it's getting to the wildest extent. A baby come marriage and it doesn't work. She feels the need, maybe they create that notion and get other women to come to that same front to punish all men and create some consensus. Maybe like this thing has to stop because we allow women to do this part, they will destroy the society as we know it to be. And they don't care, women don't care who is going to suffer out of it. They will do it even if it to destroy themselves and the society as they don't care, as long as it was to make them feel okay. Make them feel okay that their judgment has been executed. So that thing that woman wants to do to her daughter, it is pure wickedness. If she had hers off, doesn't mean her daughter is going to go through the same process. Her daughter is going to have the same situation. So she should let her daughter go ahead and marry the man. And no, it does.
All right, thank you. I'll come back to all of you. I just want to have your initial comments on this story.
Yeah. When I went to say, maybe I can't say, but you're playing a for 100 years. Okay, you say, when we bring on the Americans, missions, the Americans, in the trouble, that means the percent of most women. That one day I put this sort of a profit. But me and I'm now, but over here, you was enough. And signing out the store in Japan, the lab, except then a while. I know I know. So, it's a little bit of sense. But no one back and why. That's it. She got it. You never found one issue. I don't know. You know, somebody, man, I know why I know so. She should find a whole man apartment and American.
Thank you. We'll come back to you, Yanko.
I think.
Good evening.
Evening.
As a topic here, discussing that this particular.
Yeah, post here and our budget in here to discuss it.
Okay.
Last week it was posted. Yeah, you know our Chinese answer.
Papa. Now, sir, hey, single parent in a semi day, a yaw to me, a man is affected your man. Yeah, now, man, when you say, Councillor, do now speak against Sadi, say, Omama, calling for or from single parents. They were brought up by single parent mothers. Oh, so me mommy buying marry born one, and so no one, no, born one, no quantity in they end up fighting against each other. But I'm hoping saying the next generation the things will change because Nakupa is educated in the course Wawa say money treatment to me operation Kanyama Boma, it's me a mono to say there'll be a kaya. Mamino Asima Canadian Fakwe Macran or so was the guy now when you said or affecting the day or from my green name Cabay Pa. On tries of which to an amount with the papa wish for. Send a papa and just a crown of no family. Don't no Gia or Reno, a mano, a honor here, and I did a mamma Canadian. And Fabi, and I can't now can be said, free, be free a papa bushing. Into your man, the way a career near that in Tiana. I know what discrimination, what the difference between patrilineal and matrilineal. In case they say, bi ɛkɔare obi a ɔyɛ from matrilineal nkora free he
papa echi. It's just the fact say almost see we would di and DNT but I just say almost because of a din how chong mammy do.
That is a way cash.
Na can they? Then I say one point edge of 4 million you answer.
Eti akara de omu kosi na omu nji omani na omu njai ni maame no. Eya ona lokra be kekra ni obegana nkane banyo mare na koji sika wasende ogumu sunanka. Omu enjoy sa akosi so be 35 no dream plan akwe. Eti no akara mo kan.
That's it. I come back to you.
Okay.
Right.
Good evening, Mr. Where the MSM topic where the M said, I will see my guess of topic.
And there's a sell my gift.
My gift. 25th year, I'm a warrior.
Congratulations.
It's a my see ABC. Maybe already they are additional people in the Bama because as at now, minimum and tell me and said that you're okay because of
Wow.
1 week I have a program. See my maybe I Yama Munu said there was a papaya, son of a Madia, Amuna was a name when you want also. I'm with you. I'm with you. Obiase date night to see community media. But ideally, they were informed about a month ago and Sana 1 month ahead, Sana but it was a week towards the program. And I remember expressing so many years ago. And that's why I am so many years ago. What happens money in all expresses appeal.
Wow. Now, if you wouldn't mind, how old are you? You wouldn't mind.
I'm 32 years.
So for 32 years, your mother had a certain pain against you and your father.
Yes.
Now, where do you go?
Yeah, you too pain. Yeah, I remember. In this case, at the point I wanted to consider first. Now, my PM said, "ADR, many are solving issue." So I asked, "Say, I'm a brother. What's your way?" Never consistent. Then again, my mother was like, "Only I didn't pay you for. I'll be brave before now and come. It is your way again because I'm not knowing she has heard from my mom, and then what can you overhead and your mom person again ever pass." And the lady is also from a royal family, The mayor and he said, "The country of money now say many of our negotiations they did come." But they are not accepting. And I'm saying, it shouldn't be this last hour. The man is asking me, "Your mind being every day." The only thing they told me was the right person over here. They are trying to get in touch with the person. When they get in touch with the person, not knowing my mom has already spoken to them and giving them whatever information of a set or mom. So it was later on that one of them told me, said, "Your mom says she has issues with you. So why don't you go and solve that issue with your mom before you come talking to us?" And I'm like, really? If my mom has issues with me, is it this time I come 1 week to the program? And I remember say, oh, issues with me and now. Do you know, say my mom has blocked me till now? I couldn't reach my mom every single day.
Wamba wadiano. Na no se papa, also papa na me ya mamre bi ana wona waye ni bibi.
Amamre ko na muka. Ade a ye ne kroko ni de am free no. Ade a ye mini room in so bi a wa akola na ka so betimi ato ga ni nyama no na wa ko yes amamre on behalf of your father.
Oyama wan
Say Oyama wa akola no but Oyama papa dia was say papa no ye. Oh yeah, and I want yeah because sometimes there will be a situation where papa no akola no be free. What you see? So when you get to that wa akola no hini a obetimi disaster anyama na wa ye. My mom knows very well how much it will cost to consign your man. Yeah. And she told me, say, we need to go design. That was one. Two, the Benivoro themselves were not willing to sit down. Say they were here like to say.
Na de kai umami echifo ana papa echifo nkomo na yedi.
They mami echifo. So they didn't come. It was only my father telling them on only thing. And they called my father, threatening him and have audio recordings. I actually said, if my father should go and take the money from me, they will sue me. I'm only the papa of my soul. Oh yeah. If Papa's waiting, and we are waiting for them.
No, your mother's family says if your father goes to receive your bride price, they will sue them.
Yes.
Is your mother and father married? Did they marry?
No, they are not.
Did they ever marry?
They are not.
No, did they marry and the marriage collapsed, or they just had children?
They had children.
So they didn't marry.
Initially, my dad did knocking. It was like, then he ended his day.
It's not just that. Ebusiano na omani daso say ese papa be ya mamre bi ma o ma me ana.
Pepe kana mo pa chere se wan wari oba no kra na ye nkola me ho mamre bi ko wo wa wo se papa no re obeye. And for that reason the man doesn't have authority over us. But man we say this kind of babiana o me manoje say e fa re nkola for our upkeep and whatever it is that me, my father was away for like 3 years. I mean, counselor, the moment I'm away, the day I'm away, JHS, we receive a call if you father or I'm making 10. Because it wasn't like a joke. In Topaka Sankasana, I'm who me papa me. It wasn't easy because of the things I've been hearing. When my dad entered the room and brought out suitcase, it was receipts that he sent money to my mom several occasions. Receipt of seats.
Who want to buy the receipt?
What I said, yes, but my mom tell her family members that my dad was taking care of us, even though he was away.
Wow.
Yes, and they are all saying that they are papa no one shemo. If you need to maybe answer then. But when I tried to explain to them, they didn't listen because my mom has already confused them. I've also taken a decision. Maybe I have one child of mine. Okay, she's living with her. This year now I'm blocking me now before a while. How can I hear from my child? I've also decided say I'll be going for the child. Today I know any sign now she doesn't know I've gone to marry. She doesn't know anything about it. So I've decided to go there over this weekend. Pick my child. As you say, I'm planning to do in this background, and that will be the end of the relationship I will ever have with my mom. This is what I've decided.
No, it's a wrong decision. Don't take your mother's character. Don't take your mother's character. Don't take your mother's character. The fact that your mother took care of you doesn't mean she has to put in you that demonic action that she is taking. You see, it is not a pleasant sight for you. You are not happy, but you have been told the truth. You saw your father as a monster. You saw your father as an evil person. The picture your mother painted for you about your father is not realistic.
Yes.
But your father had the opportunity to show you who he was. You remember? And
Yes.
you forgave your father based on the hurt that your mother has put in you. Yes or no?
Yes.
So my brother, relax. Don't fight your mother. Don't do anything to her. She has blocked you, but when you send money, doesn't it go?
Oh, even yesterday I sent her money.
Don't worry. Relax. Men, don't take a decision. Men, no, relax. To what's it?
Okay.
Me pacho, why? Men fair do fum and bring group. Whom I mean, you would die. Say, I'll make papa home. I'm an akan, natural. It is don't take, thank you for coming. Don't take any decision on your mother. Don't forget, she is still your mother. You can't get any other person as your mother. And don't allow your wife to disrespect your mother because of this action. Because she is still her mother-in-law. I beg you. The rest, I will tell you behind the scene, but keep on. This decision, thank you for sharing with us. Thank you very much for sharing your decision.
So, all right, so thank you very much. So, I would advise the lady not to listen to her mom. She should go ahead because she knows what she has, she has planned for her life. And she knows the man very well that her mom does. Uncle, so if the father is willing to bless the marriage, they should go ahead and do it.
Thank you.
Surprise, thank you. Miss Focus. Hello.
Hi.
Yeah. I think I missed the storyline.
Oh, you mean the storyline?
Yeah, I have a brief idea of what it might be, but
you could have, it's on the page. Are you following my page?
Of course now.
Yeah, so the story is there.
Okay.
Abna, help Miss Corpus. Let's read the story once again. Thank you, Abna.
The story is a lady is of age to marry, but her mom is denying her because the boyfriend is from the same ethnic group as the mother's husband. Okay, I remember it now. All right. Yeah, I know. A lot of times our culture lets us involve our parents a lot in our marital status and beginning of marriage journey. But I don't know why, or when some of our parents decide to take our marriage problems or our journey into marriages as an assignment for themselves to either be in the center of it or ruin it or make it work. So as for this young lady, like I said, like I was listening to you guys, I think she is familiar with the person she wants to choose. And it's from the sound of it, it sounds like her mother is just still bitter from collapsing of the relationship with her father. So it's kind of like whether because she kind of had a bad experience with her father's culture or where he's from, she kind of just assumed they're all the same. So I don't think necessarily the little girl should follow that trend because maybe the one her mother met might have been the bad apple, but it doesn't necessarily make every one of them a bad apple.
That's right.
But if she's smart enough and it's her journey that she's about to take, she should just have faith in herself and just go for what she wants.
Wow.
But the only thing is, this is another thing when I was listening to you guys. What if her mom is right though?
Right about what?
About if she goes down that lane, the same lane that her mother took her previous husband from. What if that same daughter was dating if the daughter also experienced the same thing?
So the mother is right that the father has done what?
I mean, if the relationship between her and her father did not work, so she assumed that all men from that side of the father's culture is wrong, and she's still bitter about the breakup. She'll do anything and everything, try to convince her daughter that all of those men from that side are bad.
So how would that make her right?
It shouldn't be putting that kind of mindset in her. But you know, sometimes they said when we don't listen to our parents, they know best and blah blah blah. But
this one, are you sure she knows best?
If she was advising her in a more nurturing way, as in keep your eye open, I've been down this road before, and this is, but you know, I'm not going to say they're all the same, but just be vigilant and keep your eye open. But she is literally using her negativity to prevent from achieving it. So it's kind of it's kind of a tough topic.
Because she says that her father and her father's family made her not to finish her marriage. So she has taken the decision never to allow any of their children marry from their father's family because they are bad people.
Yeah, that's the wrong way to judge. She's just really into her feelings of not being wanted when she wanted to be a wife so bad. But she should take that issue with the father. She should have a discussion with if it's an apology that her ex-husband has to give to her for her to feel better about herself, because she cannot go around making this kind of judgment on her children. It's kind of like you're already ruining her mindset about marriage before she even goes in it. And this is someone who is already in love, you know, already in love and ready to settle down with this particular person. But if she's using anger, jealousy, envy, and all those things as a form of advice, then she is going down the wrong lane.
Thank you. I'll come up with further questions. Yeah,
that's fine. Good evening.
Good evening, my dear. How are you?
Good, and you?
I'm better and looking very handsome.
Thank God. Yeah, thanks. What Miss Purpose said, I support her because obviously the tea of the one where you the fact say does not mean so. I believe that they are good people in the family. It's, you know, and you know, see any diaba. Maybe I will say, me papa. What the way boss him in fact? What the way boss him in fact? And he can give you 1,001 reason why all girl wants him. It's, you know, and then any diaba, our advice a colony said, "Ma won't give me mamichi. Ma won't give me mamichi and cast a own child." But on the village. Yeah,
Tio, where you're different from Michi tribe, but where say, or your papa tribe, and at the papa here mean Tino, main play my won't call papa. How? That's a different from over passing me by before some, who passing in pass and before some, me pay crap. That's a different thing. But here's where your mother is saying that the man who helped me to have you as a daughter, his family didn't treat me well, so I don't want any of you to go to that family. I don't get it.
His family didn't treat me well. They didn't know my treating well. If they are not also surviving if they are not also surviving, we can't just stand over one side and say now we treat you well. So I went on no narrative assessment. So they can't we are not say you treat me. Say you treat me, maybe someone who's surviving won't even know the right bushing. It's no Akolani who didn't manage. What didn't manage?
That's all. That's all.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm on gift oh na $29 in Niska. I'm not so much as I'm not
Rama song. Rama songs.
Autumn.
Yes. Hello, Rama songs.
Autumn.
Yes. Sorry. Good evening.
Good evening.
I'm glad anyway. Member would like so that we requested.
Let's welcome our sister. Oh, Erama Fresh.
And if I shall come, Mr. Semen can say, I think Miss Bobus, alongside now, can you say what his name, Mamino, right? Michio for so long and was the kind of a and the other was especially mine,
hey, you are the first about order Masu.
But if you I some way, somehow, a line with me about me a police and I'm a young police.
Hey, police for the more in a group. So, who didn't go? A big police, you are police near our lady big group. Who are family cockles? A big group.
Name and maybe off the back. I will never thought of back. They will say, yes, any of these cars, I cannot mother. Or mother sooner before one check a brand new stand as a below. I will say, this can a mark on no to the car. And in going up, meaning that it's yeah, they even wrong, maybe we can. Meaning that who found a question at the back. In our case, no, or no bar, yet I'm not one idea what I will find to allow family the man. I was there, transfer at the mall, not transfer the cover. So, in a way, I said, one more program, no. One to me, if you go to and back for the gifting come for just back and on that chain.
Mammy Chow
was not responsible.
Mammy Chow who couldn't hear? He became the eye of the family. So he is the one who is supposed to provide their transportation when they are coming to do something for him. So Owobia.
Supposed to be so.
That's what I'm saying, that they saw him as the only hope for the family. Do you understand me? That's how they saw him. So it's unfortunate that you were seeing the loopholes, but that's how they saw him. This is not a family thing. This is poverty in display. When you because if I'm part of your family, if I'm part of your husband's family, do you think I'll take transportation to come for your naming ceremony? No. Because I can afford. So the family calling is not there. That is how painful it is when you belong to a poor family and you become the only rich person in the family. Hey, it's painful. I was sharing with my wife 3 days ago that I look at myself that I will be going to my sister to ask for money so I can feed my children. Hey, how will I feel? Because I know a lot of men who go to their sisters because their sisters got a better man to marry, and that is how they feed their wives and children. Poverty is a curse. Poverty is a curse. Poverty and death. Choose death and leave poverty. Because just look at it. If they can afford, when they hear their grandson has been born, everybody is rushing to bring something. But they are coming to collect from you. Poverty. Hey, yeah, sister, I understand where you are coming from. And you sister. Kasawai. It may you are. So can say if anybody knows this, you correct it. That's why I'm correcting. Me too.
In short now, yes. To bring up everything, at the end of the day, the man himself, because they're not loyal. You pay the back, and you're not in the pay after. Fees, my money is there. Make companies can only job money. Made the big and the amount of account because we travel now windy. If you travel now windy, no, Obisana, or you will put. I follow you a lot, and you know how can and all the ramen and I will be step of the and then from a way out of potential. Yeah, that will be national about the material. Fast forward now, coming to this topic now, personally, as at now, major and I think, but me stopping or self management. One month is not normal, and there is one. After now, school fees go back to the time, but it's a while.
That's it. What did it take around here? What did it do here? And the other now, how who said, one guy on it here?
That's the issue. So if you are with the manager, if you are not willing to say engagement, but who will be the anchor of this man? And no problem. Oh, yeah. And the other time, I think we till now can say, yeah, me a penny a bad girlfriend. In car, the public, oh, the other so something about but when I believe me, or something referee, only time. And also, about the age, and they all say, my main family, and I'm being sure. And all come so even said you now they are going to the same tribe. What I saw from them, and they are sometimes the influencing and currently say like level boys to tribe.
What does this got to do with tribe?
I said
with tribe. And I said, no, and I said,
and no, police nimpo there, if you are very close to me, and you go to a broken home, they can attest to it, say, I need one. Initially, I'm fine, I'm catch you, but fire, then they come and tell you. Me, I won't advise anyone.
I'm a fan.
What I'm trying to say is, yes, what I went through, Madam, Patrol, what I went through, internal council, like I say, poverty, or can say, a poverty, and looking at, and you tell me, I'm a business account, but you
advise your daughter you shouldn't marry from
such. Even as that now, what company no chef man. What guys so bad how company now?
Where you fancy coffee you your child to the why we have nothing to do with the tribe.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Your this thing is very nice and all, but you can see another way.
Because I know two people and they're married to Fancy and they're also going through the same thing.
No. Will they make that cancel and then room by this?
Really?
I don't know.
So Erama, for you, what you have experienced, are you looking at your husband as a lazy man, or you are looking at your husband that belongs to a family? He's the only pillar, so his money is going down the drain. Are you looking at your husband as a fancy who is not responsible? How do you see your ex-husband?
Counselor, I wouldn't say my husband is the only pillar. There are three, two boys, one girl. The girl is the last one. The elder one is a teacher, and he is a businessman, and the younger one, the businesswoman. And like no one really calls him for anything. He's not under pressure. So because I don't know why a family would do that. It's only you're not going to say one floor here. Because now the job about demanding the cancer now. I don't know why they do that. Mimi said, our other sisters, stepsisters, almost we didn't have there. Almost they don't ask for anything. They rather even come and get the child. But I don't know what even in 1 year when we went. On one mammy, the auntie, Indiana, past 7 hours. Later, on the things coming on the say, on completely, a call boy and 70 year man. On one in the ano. Like, there were so many more things that in time is a year, but that you may cast your man, and cast a right. Sometimes, if you've been there,
so you are saying that for what you have suffered in the hand of your husband, for you, you don't see it like a policeman's life. You don't see it like a man who has not gotten the right character to manage his life. But you are seeing like a tribe business. Is that what you're saying?
somehow.
So you think, so will you ever fall in love with a fancy again who's not a policeman? Oh, Era. Well, Era's line is gone off. I was trying to check whether she will ever want to fall in love with a fancy who is not a policeman like the husband, because what she's saying, I'm taking a lot of cue from her. That because of what she has gone through, she might end up one day telling the children not to path the way she has pathed because the father has not treated her well. Wow. Wow. There are things that at times we think deep about, but whether it is right or it's wrong is another conversation. Abraham, who is next?
Sir.
Yeah, hello, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Yeah, thank you very much for this opportunity.
Your name is Sak. Are you Sak?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And you know what Sak? What Ibonese did to Sak? I'm hurt.
Okay, that is a stage name. This is a family name, and then we are living a life, and he is living an entertainment life.
Okay, so you okay? The Sak is a stage name, but your own is a family name, Sak.
His Sak is a stage name, but
yours is a family name. Oh, so then you don't know him. Oh, okay. But I'm saying that for I understand. Okay, Mr. Ampofo is Sak. But yours is original Sak, or exactly. So you are part of the Bediako family. So you are Chede's family member. Go ahead, Sak.
Okay, thank you very much. Mr. Lutford, what I want to say is that as some are discussing, all of us, a lot of us are in our 30s, some are in our 40s, and I think they were so maybe 28 or 27. But one thing that I want to ask is, as some are discussing this evening, are we wasting data? And I said, are we taking advice as people who are almost 140 on this page?
We are doing
advice every man.
No, we are doing.
I'm not asking you. We are.
You're asking the people. I wanted to help you answer.
Exactly. Exactly. The reason why I'm saying this, I am after I've gone past my 40. I'm 43 years. But what I'm telling my age mates, they say, we should not reciprocate this into the life of our kids. There is some of the mistakes that our parents have done and they are still doing. I should have been married in 2011, and then the lady's mom, because of what happened to her sister abroad, she was an Asante, and her sister was married to an Asante in abroad, and then the man stressed the lady to the extent that the lady died. The first day she saw me in her house, the woman was so happy welcoming me. And then when we sat down to speak, I introduced myself. And then I realized her enthusiasm before began to retract. And then I was telling myself, tribalism anywhere, does it mean so? Do you know after some time, my lady started acting funny? And also, and my way broke up.
Wow.
Yes, also, and we broke up. You understand? It messes more. Like some of these things that our parents, a lot of parents are making mistakes. They are taking things personal. Not just the women, because it looks like I said, there are fathers too who are even more like what this man is
saying.
Or teaching them, some even will take you to see also. To knock you down.
Wow.
You understand? We should, yes. Wow. We shouldn't tribalism, and a lot of men are just walking around, a lot of ladies are just walking around. Our parents are not 100% perfect. The mistakes that they have done, we shouldn't reciprocate those mistakes. You understand? I have two kids. And you know one funny thing? The second child and also tribalism. It be outside and say, do you know, I nearly told my life, say, okay, I look like I'm done with any. Sorry. I told myself, I look like I'm done with any African woman. Maybe I could be maybe my Akatani and Amibe. You could be Brunei. Hey, Mammy Jakatani Meko, Akatani Akata. Yeah, I can make the post-trade get through NDSC so that I'll work on my post-trade in the future, because I know say if you have not had sex for the major year about post-trade just flew with now money be out. I may forget.
Hey, Akata fire day, now can ya? Brato was it? Who passed over 2 years? Akata. Where did be a giant? If you had the word jow, and not day.
Akata is not tribe. Akata, attitude. Akata, because exactly, and tribe. I may stand here. These things that our parents are doing, tribalism, and may capture me as Asante former before I met my mom, my dad. My mom is from Bukro, and then my dad is from those place. Me say omu used to say Bluetooth. Me mommy in my in her family. One day I was going somewhere with my daddy in a taxi. I'm saying yes, daddy. Fantini bad here. Video. My first born, many Fantini bad here. First born, many Fantini bad. Yes, sir. You talk to them. You are not kids anymore. You understand?
mom and papa and mommy bless them. Sit them down, talk to them. You are not their kids anymore. You are their children or their child. The kids that they have, and also you have moved into parenthood, so your same matter, but not disrespect. So you say whatever thing that you also say, it matters. Because even I believe say even say Ucha 30, that's a work collaborate, say be out of wedlock. Of course you are a parent, you are taking care of a child. You understand? So one thing not necessary, we should not reciprocate the mistakes of our parents. I guess I deal with a courses now 20s and 18s, and they will also come and they will also be on another platform sharing the same mistakes that your great grandparents did. Right, Mr. That's all I can say. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Original Sack.
Miss Yameka, I'm sure commentation with Yameka said. When my keep coming, so more traces no more bear my then she should think twice.
But without peace, what are the traces? The mother said, I don't want you to marry from your father's family because when I started the marriage with your father and I had you, the family people didn't like me at all until the marriage collapsed. So what are the traces? Boy, where did it? Where did it? What? The family didn't accept you. And the man they didn't accept gave you a child. Now you are telling the child that your father's family is the wrong. Missing me, pardon me questions, but I mean,
The reason why I make I think a little bit so see it's kind of close to the story. I mean, so this is very similar to the story.
Yeah, my uncle. Boy, obedience, you are there.
And your tribality, we are from one tribe.
Okay.
Now, so the group, we have different groups.
Okay.
But it will be other brothers too. And I was a good woman. I mean, they are still married, so no one will. I mean, elder, my friend, oldest brother, no come away. And I'm just okay, but of being your council, so be as it is. You go myself for. I would say. And our second brother, and so almost as wife or a day of him, so the other say, hey, I said, what they would say, and I told him so. And we say, all this I say, oh, and see, I say, I said, so sad with the
hey,
before, no. And before my work is this question, I will answer my mom, and I said, yeah, I'm in my room, not my experience.
Okay, I get where you're coming from.
Because when I said, yeah, mammy, no, say, original mammy, no, last time, so I make us a big family. Comparing it to mine, say, it's 1. It will be difficult set up different from the others. And I say, it's still outside of so it will be difficult. Say, and I didn't know so get it from that time where that and it's very different. Because maybe elder brother, you know, only it's you will not tell what the survivor. Second brother, good evening. Second brother, also. Oh, no, mother in law, yet it's in one, but the money and it's in one, also the survivor different. And also, yet it's in one. So, that's yes, a generational difference. Once a women who are way younger than me, elder sister. Not yet, because I know because this day, they are budget. It's not exactly.
Now, one so who feels our brother now, so one so wanted Tiana, dear one.
Okay, so me no, me say you're winning 90 now.
It would be if you grew more about one titty at Tamantity.
Aha, and we're from the same town. Okay, 9 years. Yeah, before. But maybe from one side, also free up the other side.
Oh,
maybe parents.
Okay. Okay. It's more a modern idea for.
And no one also a typical one. It is a whole lifestyle. And the whole lifestyle and go. You are not enough for them.
So it means that from what you're saying, can I conclude that whatever your mom or your parents said earlier, after you entered, you have seen it? Oh, is it internet? Peace. Peace line and straight.
Yes, counselor.
All right, peace. Let me be said. Can you confirm that whatever you were told earlier, that because you made a statement that before you were going to enter into marriage, some time ago, before you married, if they ask you this question, your answer will be different from none that you are in it. And I'm asking, is it like whatever they said that you ignore, you have seen the reality in the marriage?
Yes, I have.
And is it like on a scale of 0 to 10, what they said before you grew to come to this age, I seen it on a 7 scale, 10 scale, or 5 scale?
Close to 10.
What? Alabago.
Close to 10.
That's serious. Wow. Mm-hmm.
But me in-laws will say, and I'm
That is how it is. I want him something.
I wouldn't say,
why?
I mean, it is my story, but I guess I'm a saint will move.
I get it. But whatever they told you that you ignore, it is what you are facing.
I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it. And then I think that it helped me. Somehow before I'm poor me because it prepared me ahead of time.
So you were expecting it.
I was expecting it, and the reason why I still went ahead, counselor, and say before no, and I said before I cannot say oh wait, but me I put some making decisions that I put emotions aside.
Okay.
Maybe feelings and I'm a donity and I said we any energy, and with all those things that I asked myself certain questions. That's a to stand in my way. I would like be able to stand it.
Okay. Okay.
I'm to stand it to what level, and I'm to stand it.
Okay.
So it will based on those questions. I'm just okay. I'm ready for it. The corner is me to me. I'll still go ahead.
Wow. Wow. So which means, like Sarkodie said, based on you refusing what your parents said and you are facing, it's likely that when your son wants to park the same place, you will say no. Is that what I'm saying?
This last week, I said, because Maybe call it the minister who married. That's partners no almost to some kind of way. Maybe come in the actual was saying. This is what I think about it. But the whole feeling of fine. But me think as a generational difference and way make a choice. This is what I'm also saying about. And
it's not a question. So baby, maybe na ofi hohoi my yetitin wo hohoi dia be exceptional about it. But ofi hohoi ni yetitin wo enkrandi anka. We'll say at least travel and see Nassam. It's like before Sheba. I before Sheba. I before them and Pankalash.
We're so tied to the period. Because of the period. You know, we come here. Yes. What's not me?
Are you older than your husband?
Yes.
Oh, clap for Gasolina brother. I want to clap for your class a little. Clap for Gasolina. So tell me, make age asema. You see, age is just a number. But when you marry any man that you are older than, you will suffer because he will be behaving like a boy. What did they kasa? Over cross-checking from breastfeeding mother and now, dada peace be there. Mia play watch ever do. La fekaha. Oh, mama gang. So I see where you are coming from, but your mistake, why you are suffering, and you plan to suffer, because you said when you go, whatever happens, you will stay there. Sister, don't stay there and die. Because the more you stay, the more wicked you become. Your mistake was collecting a small boy like Yvonne Nelson collecting Sarkodie to chop. Wait, Diakola. Sister Paul.
Oh, yeah.
Sister. Now, God, you dinner. Oh, whoa. You got to the end of the spire terror. It's a day. And the one that takes in Colano. Ah, they want to say, I saw for there. Where do you have you have learned lessons out of what they said from the beginning.
Yes.
But are you happy marrying a small boy? Just by the way.
I'm happy.
Are you married a small boy?
I know I am happy that I married him. And yet, I don't know if it's...
So do you think the age is up? Okay, so do you know why I asked whether you are older than the guy?
Because of how?
Because you are enduring more than you're supposed to endure. You see, watch it here. Hear me. Unfortunately for me, you know what happened just now? Did you observe that I was quiet when you were talking? So I made a journey to look for your husband. That is why I asked you what I asked you. That's why I'm not there. She knows. So I'm saying that you are enduring too much. And if we allow you to travel through this path, some of your wishes will not happen soon. Because it's when a woman thinks that when your mother is no more, you understand what marriage is. She's not being fair. But she's right. You know what I'm coming from? Because if you marry a man who is not a leader, before becoming a husband, you will suffer. Marry leaders who want to become husbands. Because how painful does it look like you talk to a man and the mother must confirm that we are discussing fees, and the mother must discuss fees with your husband. And he doesn't see the reality in paying the fees of the children. And when you discuss fees paying, he goes like, Charlie, what is it? And who you have to report your husband to, unfortunately, is the reason why your husband is still breastfeeding on the mother's breast nipple.
Yes, so. And it was not continuously following anything. Because I'm not expressing myself, I'm trying to be very difficult to express myself.
I spoke in English. Did you hear the English I spoke? I said you are enduring too much. And if you don't help it, the day you explode, you have a cemetery for you that will bury a lot of people. I'm listening to you.
Counselor, but who said the day will explode?
I said the day you will explode, you will own a cemetery for us to bury a lot of people. Should I explain?
Yes.
So you become a requisite, or you become a museum of giving people advice, not because you are going to counseling school, but you have endured so much to the extent that everything that comes out of you sounds wise, but it's a pain following it. That is what it means to explode and own a cemetery for people to be buried. You said something happened. I was listening to that storyline. We are learning, though. We are learning. We are learning.
Something recently, I'm bottling a lot now.
Yes.
There's somewhere this year. Now I don't know. Now my husband already called, and then the phone was on the loudspeaker. So I don't know if this is fortunate or unfortunate. Now the part I just heard was on the tube and on the tube said, hey, your wife that's is only your mommy, a frenemies or nemesis. I said, oh yeah, rival or something like that. And I mean, that was what I mean for me. So, I mean, the usual way, I won't talk, I won't say anything about family. Then I was like, no, maybe that's the because of what you share. The way I open to me, I still stay away.
Open up.
So my breakfast I said, into and if I are on the nature balance, so I've never stayed with her or anything. So what is the information she hear all cast based on that? So all cast well, mommy, only a baby, that's only a very so I didn't get it. I was speaking for attention, but they didn't give me the needed attention. So I just told them and done.
Yeah.
I mean, story here. I'm not going to everybody forgets about all the things they've done, then they'll based on your actions to judge you. So, forget here that maybe I should sound to hear. That was what they were talking about. So, then
I'm a son and a catcher. We did not help. I mean, that's it. It's the other zone. But still, we need to system of fancy. Or the one week, but you have a 60 and 70. Meanwhile, I mean, I'm not because on one way is why am I not?
Because the family says you don't respect your husband. Are you aware?
I don't know.
Yes, but your husband is not in charge. He's a small boy. And he's worrying you. You want to stay because of the children destroy your beauty and your happiness. The woman is not going to die now. Because she has polluted all the siblings about you.
Yeah.
So there's nothing good that has come out of your head. Eat your children.
But 1 minute. Please, I don't say it's safe for this phase. So maybe I'm going to find issues.
In the issues, no other than to them you not over there.
So maybe that chance and
and to us, you but even I'm not to us. That's why all the things we are saying is just going on a lot of. But I'm telling her that she knows. Because I'll be sad. I didn't try too much. I will get and careful when say, Chele, Leo, Jolly. Minister, what is that? Can what can I say? Oh, I'm saying before no Jolly. What it means in literal translation is that when an issue or incident stays for long, the pain dies. This statement never happens with women in relationship that they are going to pay. It doesn't happen when it comes to relationship. Because right now, the way they are seeing their kids, their children, it's not fine. Hey, we are sure for longevity kills pain. Longevity kills pain. So, peace. I pray for you that you get to a space in life, because for somebody to tell you that I pray you don't, I'm expecting that you not come back to your husband's house. But the day I hear you at your husband's house, I will show you something. And you're the power. You are too precious not to be wanted. You cannot change their status quo. You cannot change what is wrong. Rise up from the nonsense. Seek for postmarital counseling. And you will see it's not a bad person, girl. Let's talk behind the scene. I don't want you to explode, girl. You are acting, but I want to think of somebody small boy. Ask your question, please. Ask your question. No, hold on. Please focus. Every question comes to me, not to anybody on the platform. So ask me the question. Thank you. Yes. So let me answer you. She was never aware that the family was not in favor of marrying the boy. And the husband has never said it, but she has seen it. Because when your husband tells you that my family says you don't like human beings, you don't have pain for it. Please, what is your conclusion for this girl? Which couple that comes to you? Let me finish it.
That's like I'm saying that they shouldn't think with her emotions.
Here you go.
Yes, they shouldn't think with her emotions. Now on share said, Yamana, only send them because obviously I'm going to they would have given reasons. And I also find them of who and tell me actually unconscious the bank. Now the bank will go straight to her. Then she should think twice before making the final.
But does it make you feel that have you gotten to a line? Peace. Did you get my question?
No.
My question was, has it ever occurred to you?
Now, I've let you know what pass I've made you back here. Oh, I mean, what pass here? And you know what pass here? You see, man,
Charlie, we will move and be after we. I said, and you will die. Why? So I hear the affirmative bill has been passed. That's what they're doing for me. Peter, I was asking, have you ever felt like I've made the biggest mistake of my life, but I don't know what to do before?
I haven't.
That's okay. I like that.
No,
That's okay. I would like to be of help if only you need. And get in touch with me. I'm not going to follow you, give you the details. Let's see what because you have a sweet spirit, so don't destroy it. I love you. Thank you for sharing. I love you, Peter. You're strong. You're strong. You're strong. You are strong. You know how painful it is that times you see that and tears start flowing once you don't know you're crying. You know it's painful.
Yeah.
You're not fine. I don't know.
That's like now I'm peace.
You found peace. You see, you know there's something. I ask people every day. And sorry, we'll go. I'm gonna go to the next person, but let me just say this. And you know that I ask a question. A bird that is on the branch of a tree in the midst of a storm, and a bird that is in a cage with ball, water, and food. Between the two of them, who is at peace? So when the storm is blowing, the one in the cage is just cool because it's in the cage. When the storm is blowing, the one on the branch, you can see the wind and the boisterous wind still on the branch. Between the two of them, who is at peace? Anybody can answer.
Storm, the one in the storm.
Okay, I'll come back to you. That's your answer. Okay, who again?
Fresh.
I also think for the one in the store because of it, one could be the
you see the one in the cage.
Storm cannot be forever. The storm cannot be forever.
Okay, we can say it cannot be forever. Yes, who again has an answer? So, the one in the cage is at peace, eh? Okay.
After the storm comes by, I'll make the damage. The only thing we'll do is toss my back and forth. But after that storm,
the one in the cage is the one who is at peace. Wow, okay. Any other addition in the class? This is the school of marriage and relationships. So we only learn. Yes, any other school, any other candidates. Please, you have an answer for me. The one in the storm has the experience. Okay.
The one in the storm.
Okay. Why? Rich one. Why is the one in the storm at peace than the one in the cave? Because Charlie, you're okay. Or lights or beer. Why is it the one in the storm?
Storm. Never be child.
Okay.
Yeah, storm never be child. A cage there. Said what cover?
Okay.
Yeah. It's most of many mommy can come.
Okay.
Mommy that will be 80 years. Or only mommy that will be 120.
Idea fire. You want to go be. All right. So I think, please, do you have anything? Do you have an answer?
Listening to Lisa. I'm listening to Lisa.
Peace.
Me, I think the one in the storm.
Okay. Thank you very much. So the right answer to this question in my psychology class when I was doing the level 2, the answer I really answered and I said the one on the branch. But unfortunately, when I answered the one on the branch, out of the close to 38 people in my class there, everybody made me believe that the right answer is the one who is in the cage. So I was wrong. Now, immediately when this answer I was wrong came, then did not mark the thing. I broke down before I left the exam hall because it was 28 marks. So I realized that my failing paper, psychology don't failure continually. Fast forward, we went back to the next semester and we were supposed to review the exam. It affected me badly because now I was thinking aloud. I am poor. The body said I'm poor. Okay, if you say a question, also the whole storm, at peace. Are you okay? Then the lecturer came to explain to us. The rest of the people, they all lost 28 marks. I got it correct. And the lecturer explained to us. And the explanation was that anytime you are in a cage, you have no experience of a storm. You are only at peace when you survive in the storm. So the bird that has been caught, put in the cage, giving light, security, overshadowing him, is a good place to be, but has no experience of storms. So if somebody says I'm at peace, it's because the person has gone through the storms in life and understand the storms. Having said that, then he added, the fact that you go through the storms doesn't make you an experienced person to determine how others can stand at the storm. Peace is as a result of getting out of war. Peace of mind is a personal decision. So when I hear people say I am at peace, I'm excited. I'm happy to hear you are at peace. Live within your peace because your name is peace. Peace, you're going to say something.
I think I'm okay. Okay.
Oh, why?
Actually, let me say that
I think someone was saying in the comment section doing after all this. I think
Okay.
but I think because initially because the intention wasn't for them to be otherwise. It was just accumulating reasons that was into. He has come to the realization, I think that he has gone past staying or talking another show.
I like your analogy, but let me encourage you. Your husband will never grow past the mother.
Yeah.
So never ever be encouraged that he has grown past. The next mistake your husband will make will be suicidal. Let's talk. Hi, Anna, who is next?
Mrs. G. Mrs. G. In the US,
also afternoon. Abena over US. This can now find ticket in Gosram. Why? I'm not ticket in the Sikan. I could do him cry. I just a refugee. Bet you want to say.
That's the first time I'm being polite with you.
Oh, who was summer first time? Was summer. Oh, Mrs. G, that's all. Oh, and Komani is straight. Abare be na opeso wale na ne maame si ompre ma ne wale abrantie no ne na hwe bran no isan say abrantie ne fi ono abaya ne papa kuro na ne maame ne kire say owale ne papa owo ebusuafo na nso na se enti awale ne guye isan won subanti enti ono aka to ho say ompre ma ne baby awale mfi Bema no ye ni saa no ebusu eye ono ni papa ebusu na yete wa yesi abrante ma keme yi ani ma me twa na asem se na ufi hi okobbo maye ntia o se mfi polopi eye abaya ni papa group ni ma me se ehene ha ensija ni ebisa se abaya ni si ontie ni ma me ana onkoso and one year one by Mrs. G. Aparo.
Thank you. I believe say the warrior we your parents concern, but and yet always from you're right.
Okay.
And yet always now when you leave our name now. We checking your mother and son who is a binti with me, mammy, and a mammy. Oh, mammy, can you be an one cast what discover certain things about the guy? Say, yeah, okay, my can be trade or guide you, should be right. It's not who shape forward. Maybe me and customer life, maybe a big experience.
What is you?
Something I'm confused. Me papa if you have been of the Okupanochi hometown. Me mommy fancy and action. But when I say me papa sign as and yet it's I can be worried. It's not misuse and worry. If it don't be constantly person, but I'm misuse and worry something. Maybe for us or something idea I'm leaving me and not because my uncle every church will say, my
Yes, so you say about mountains, so you as me great grandfather, that's my grandma, say, oh, that young warrior. The reason is that as I say, for much of one massive for no kind, it's a 7% by year. But also, people say, if you are studying about family, you are very rejected. One should never think about you. My study was said, I said, me, I said, actually, me, why actually? Because now, actually, for me, my almost my everything, I say, in fact, but it should make me actually, but as something a crowd would be good, and just mess there with you, a crowd
yeah, oh, spare Chimkotini because Fantica Cla, Ashantica Cla, or Tinaka, oh, spare a Chimkoti. What?
This can never be what's in America. That is something yet or my root. You achieve survival. But that's not watching the crowd. And we say, oh, I'm back. Yeah, pastor, at least you have a constant. Me grandmother, ever father, man, not and then that was my father.
Oh.
Only papa, my grandmother, papa, that's my great grandfather. My grandmother, them and only the years until yeah, and walk up and say, me, mommy, grandma, and papa, if the young one of papa, Easton, the papa,
okay.
Yeah.
To the follow when you
also can say a great grandfather says, also Edwin. Oh no, ye okay, and the papa, if you papa demands of us. Let's say the grandma, ni Bema Bell, not watching it before in Lana on the summer. In the NS
I get it. So the experience of working and the father giving everything to the cousins of Asino, and on passing the phone of a father. There's always a story for a reason. Wow.
This is beyond this is beyond experience. Tradition is attached to it.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
But what is the only experience from person? But if you are not able to find a nice person, you can it is a CIA but me Benny, a member almost show my still ma asante for man and ma master papa me dey penya go even though go say show me dey asante for master
oh one more say asante for omo continue swap back them para
I mean last time na story here TikTok say almost say will be you said they say you will be me and I answer and Nana comment section because say Miss Summers and they and get them say I know you are something and you are something or buy your body on the check.
Oh, sour.
Oh yes.
Sour.
Oh,
and there's something for me, man. Able to be added number something. How many are something for me?
Oh, 10%.
But something for me, my own money on the chair. Maybe a chain there. What's something for me, man? Do no more cotiswa.
Lana, Assemia, meeting thing. So, we are there now for area, putting side the court money. So, Namans are also side the court. Everyone, so they are saying,
I mean, I like your points, and that is what I'm saying. You can say, I mean, I was going to say, story maybe or what will be our there is tradition and there's an experience out of the tradition. But your mother's experience cannot be your experience, though. Well, thank you very much, Mrs. G. Mrs. G. Bacho. Yeah, boys can know Mama America. And T. Bacho. Oh, me Bacho Chontemna, Eka Ohio. Abna Edika or almost Zifo Amami. Esan ticket Mama America September ending. It's about your number is 0277. Abna oh. Yes, 609 0277 609 644.
I'm sorry, last part off.
Oh, sorry, 644.
Okay. All right, thank you very much.
And that's it. And I've never followed. They are used to Sikano. Son of my baby. But Sikani Shwa, Moano, Nafra, say, I'm paying it one. Yes. Abraham is next year.
Queen.
Yes, Auntie.
What's your take on national day? Good evening.
In a one lady of Monhagias.
Yeah, but sure, I'm not missing me by and I say, no, my custody.
Oh, get the person worried, baby. Nima, I say, more worried, and son, so if you do a bed crew, or because I say, on one and none more money.
But sure, we can make a kind of say, oh, how are you? Most times, no, I am. Say, I will for a cabin before our now, we see because Mrs. Tobacco, Senna, Miss G now can. Yes, we are Lucian, a captain Lucian, but I won't pay, say, over where I go. Before, you die before you.
I before your bedroom. Well, I before your bedroom.
Mrs. I've been mommy. Oh, yeah, Mamma now worry, and I offer far fancy me. Basin there, won't see me.
Yea, I wouldn't be a Mupai Benny Londino. Mupai Benny Londino. I can't maybe.
Basin there, won't see me.
Oh,
so I had drink a say, Mukawarena will be so for an answer, mammy, say. Our okay, you penny soup. What's here now? That's so they go over power in the game. Not meow pen and cow coya and cake.
Now, so mamma, so you're bay for now, or and was shed I be decent a bit of beginning this way.
And no, same no council. Councillor, I asked him.
Hey, your mammy a bay for to was shed up. I can say, man, what I believe, and I want what I believe, and what if on Tidinti, I want him, but you see, I pay for, yeah, we are with you.
And so Bemana one worry to see all Canada to see our with the rig.
I may know. It is before to go. Wow.
Oh God.
Because I believe etukwanko abrochi anya bro onu nko betra US on before bia ko eso suro se nipa ne ba ye be chi no enkranfo ni efe enkranfo ayigbefo fantefo omutukwanko abrochi omo nko na $70 di be fie omo nya krata mo bi mbada ayigbefo enkranfo fantefo omo nya da nye bro nye pay no na na fia e ga fi na was $100. I believe them to conquer abroad from the family in what da so so be kata na asantini e wura abrochire a obesisa ni busafo nyina dia ko atu nam Ghana atu pia ko tna I watna US da doctor de bia o mani atuska e na kronia dey e gomia dey on be fa atu nkoda atu pite wona atu e bre wo Ghana I go for chini we mo de ko ere I go for say chini e mo njai e kra for chini uko UK and Crafu UK any I before only a half krom on for Biancoy Matana UK 20 years or who are the new one by saying in was saying Asantini Park US or best say we shall for Obe to a shemu or be fato wemu or be fawe open size which say so be every $20,000 I'm not visa contractor. What is it? Obi be $20,000. I'm more be no visa and money. What is it? Obi I could try 10,000. Say yenye visa mana. Onya igbe da. I believe for the same ko visa da. No, Baba Thierry. Let the truth be told. The number of the airport is in Accra. The number of their I do visa. Maybe visa. If I tell you the number of the accounts that come to me to raise to take visa, an account person will not come and pay 2,000 facilitation as we say, man, now the discover man into that. I many more sikana or visa sent to when now only discover man and credit or see and what's the same say visa facilitation fee. Who kind of credit? Who is out there about it? It is only me who can shout. I be funding. I be funding kind for. Hey, you see, guy be come on, share now, and some of them are American. Now, or the Nisika man for 3. 10,000. $10,000. And you know, Abraham is here, and you pray. Abraham. So who say I believe? Abraham, what is it? I believe. To trick the bush of what they call. That's all. What is something? Who say any bria point to her? Not to say the young woman in area something for. Abraham, Asantini Beji, 1 bedroom, America. Nimian the Faho, no matter what. And Cranny Beji, full house. Obian Cowan. Abra, Uko UK. Abra, Uko UK. I give one in doors for 30 years, 20 years, 40 years, 60 years. Uko America and California doors will be Bakakran or Homatran 40 years, 30 years. Do dollar to UK never US. Who be someone say and for 5 years within the 30 years. Why assist your mom about America? They don't have a record. You go and meet a young guy or no American where did 14 years or the Crawford 40 if you have seen. Obikra on Cambusian or Wally will be sending or no Wally Timian Maba. Monster I before Monster Son and Carrefour. Moonshine Asante.
I have a question on the topic.
Call.
They say, Mamma, Yama will be able to say, Nassam. No girl which me after, but if I say, Sino, quiet from say, so big side is over boy or not. But that experience is with as individuals, so a time should not happen to us. Whatever you feel comes to you or something like that. So if your experience is bad experience from certain traits, now it keeps happening. Recently, also with Oya starting define day bonds and the Myanmar, the capabilities made. It's a bit I often meet this particular day bond and it doesn't go well with me whenever I'm with them. Like a series, it's a to make crazy and I say, oh, maybe as I say, be a friend of them, a friend of Papina. What is happening actually to show these fears because of the years and 5 years one can say we can at the end of the day she is going to be repeating to yourself. No, is it enough for someone to make such justification and based on it to choose a partner denying someone?
So I see it's a very good question, and I will continue the part 2 of how to choose a life partner. I will treat tribes, temperaments, and behaviors, and religion. This morning I was treating spirituality in choosing a life partner. I will do the part 2 because that channel, yes, that channel is engaging. I hope you learned a lot. So yeah, because I want to address your answer, it will go far, and my time is up. I'm not eating since yesterday. I'm ending my year well, my month well. So I'll address it. Keep it. I'm gonna keep that question for me. I'll answer when I'm treating how to choose a life partner. I don't know who is last. Ask your close. Please, can you start giving gifts? People are not giving gifts. I only have $29. Is it fine?
Hello, Counselor. How are you?
I'm fine.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, Jem, I'm coming. Let me welcome my sweethearts and my leader and my financier. Lady Victory is in the building. I thought she was pregnant. Any sign here we have to give her. We give her a kiss. We give her what again? A lie. Lady Victory, I miss you so much. There's a long time you send me some money. Please do. Don't wait till I die and use the money for funeral. Send me money right now and let me eat and feel happy. Macho me pen no be me pay the oldest is here ni why. Na me to mo. Yeah, let me hear you.
Pastor, nice catching up again. Been a very long time.
Thank you.
And I was just saying that I did enjoy your submissions and then your lecture on spirituality this afternoon.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
And it was that we gave quite a very key insight.
Thank you. Thank you.
And I really did appreciate it.
Thank you.
So thank you very much. With the topic at hand, it's quite complicated. If I say I'm going to it, I think I'm going to exhaust it entirely. So I'll drop it for now.
Thank you.
Because I guess most of the those on the panel have made quite a lot of submissions.
Thank you.
When they are going to tribalism and then as I'm before names, then the papa was a bit funny. He gave me signals. I was so stubborn. Look how fun I had for don't catch him, Mr. James for the group. I mean, so me too, if I see an Asante woman, I'm never going to. So this is something that it's not that I'm being tribalistic, it's the fact. And I don't want to go into the spirituality aspect of it, to be honest. I don't want to go into the spirituality because it will change the dynamics of the whole topic. Because that is where I'm going to center on consistency, and I don't think it is okay. So for that reason, let me leave it here so that I don't even contradict myself.
Oh,
That's why the party because me call my share. I also come midnight because midnight. If you're midnight, the man is exhausted.
I'm not eating from yesterday.
Yeah, I have to respect that. You are right.
Yes.
Yeah. I really enjoyed today's spirituality.
I'll continue next week Tuesday on the same channel at the same time.
From different dimensions.
I know.
I really enjoyed it.
I know. A lot of people are telling me that the way I lectured, yeah, it's true. When I become a spirit, I'm different. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the encouragement. And I think a lot of people are saying that they had a lot of lecture on spirituality, but the way I took it was something else. Thank you very much. Thank you. And my name is Counselor Lutro. There's no other counselor in the world except me. And if you are fortunate to have me, clap for yourself. Yeah, bless you, God. Bless you, God, my oil and gas. Vic, let me show. Vic, my show, sir. And he am poor. Yeah, I'm amazing. That's amazing. Yeah. Friday, so many now are supposed to do. Man and Yaji crowd.
She's a very clever woman.
Very, very intelligent. Very, very intelligent. Thank you for following. I'm amazing. You're a lovely woman. Thank you. Lady Victory. Let us see. Let me share games. Let me share. Let us see. Let us see. Yes.
And I'll see you in Ghana very soon.
Answer about Ghana. Abne. If I talk Kwaji, play fair, phone fair, Kwaji be James. Answer on brand. Kwaji be one mile crown or mile $1,000.
We play on YouTube. Why? Summit on YouTube.
It's live on YouTube. We are, as I'm speaking to you now, that is why I tell people that I spend a lot. Anytime I'm standing, I'm transmitting on Facebook Live, YouTube Live, and TikTok Live. 3 at the same time.
That's a lie.
Yeah. That's why at times my data will behave in some way. So Abner James Webboy, yeah, to Tikitama Council little. Yeah, to the phone. Kakrebia will be a shot. Nesikeni swab one answer now. Abner follow. Abner legis cano. I said, one cheer or one. But coordinate, follow them with your buttocks and your breast and your color. But now, Obi follow pass a followers here, follow and pass it on me as some of the make call for 2 point something. I can tell me back Facebook. I said, propose body so I said 5,000 follow me. But see about me a 4. They are not the reason. They are not the reason. I have the thing here. How many of you have never followed me and see me reading books? But I give definition that they go and read on internet and it's correct. God brought me for an assignment and I will complete my assignment. I will complete. This morning, the topic we're treating was not the original topic. If you watch the flyer, when I got there and they said, no, this is what we should treat. So they were shocked that with no research, everybody is calling the station. For some of you, your sake, we go and teach. Don't worry. Don't worry. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Specialist.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, James. Thank you for supporting me to travel to America. Thank you. Finally, Lady Victory. Mama, who watch it? Sister is say why confused. Uncle someone abranti yana onchi ni mami. Then they will fit to other mother.
Oh, okay. I think that we've treated you I didn't broke ya because I didn't broke you because in Georgia, I didn't broke na coche or funny doors or mama didn't broke.
Yeah, who pampa? You see, I didn't want you, man.
Yeah, oh, you dear, can't have it. Well, I'm one of the Chinese say war, like this, some of the
Yes. Yes, and a gift. But India, sending me gifts, and yes, I spend with a fat to cool milk. No
problem, that's fine. I can tell you that now, cancer. These mothers and fathers, maybe now, come on, maybe some kakra because that is a book because for all you know, a experience and me kind of what I said the other time. No, I already know why my name pay a senior day now. By then, no, who dear no baba better say the same thing. Maybe you won't worry. Masa, who ya me? Maybe I'm a if you are to catch him so far with you, and you teach them about you. And we will say it cannot be done. And I say, you know, might be airport, you know, might be war classroom. Yeah, my money about to watch a man. Sometimes I know this is a counselor, Sabi, and Kuya. Nipa now by Patroya before, yes, he wasn't 4 years, he was 4 years. And it's what she had to live out. None is baby, and the young mama. When by counselor, you have to watch him too. So, no, for a man, because I want to know she and person. If you don't know where and I went to your kujo. Only the same people, all for the same house, all for the same town, for all you know. But the fact that we're here, Fantinity, now what is qualifying is just like that. It is the Sumani class and you want watching. The Chinchina one for fast, Sabi, via Santini, or fast Santini. Now, Santini, one of the us where they are ended. Joy out. I want to teach. Oh, Rebecca Bia is the you know. That's a no so bad and oh, you know, at least I was going to was for that side. Could you be our bar way? Sabi, baby, that time you and Yana. Only the same as would you want Nana Woman? Only the same. Of make a or buy or pay or pass out to a mouth. I want what happened to Posa. Could you form with the you know, when we be another way, could you are yeah, I'm not for the position in the correct. You know, you never know. Mr. My own to so fast again. And because come from yes, we're saying, so I'm it's if you want to know, you will be praised. I know my baby, I cannot walk quiet. We left them all in the name of Papa said, Papa said, and it's mostly a man, it's mostly our mothers. I don't know more issues with the men or whoever you bring into your life with the women too. A young man, no one a gun or bury nobody do a yen no, or bury this. And I bear my uncle funny, Nabema of him, 8 minutes, uncle for it. It's always as the women. It's the same man for all relaxing a cry. One more relaxed from my because, however, my man would see and yes, sir, and if you are sure it's for 5 which is my mother. It's not the same thing. Among the same people. Oh no, and until I thought I would be for our fire because I don't believe it's a general thing between the amount, but the work of or not sure, not a special person because it's a bit. Castle Church Bema, but if in fact Castle Church Cassette, send your Castle Church Tiana Sada, maybe now at the end of Canada. It is Diana Toda, I tell you two was from my I don't want to. I Papa for don't be my son, they don't kind of once and says, and you open. At least mothers look at I know more cancer, but it says that I am not mothers come from you more vocal in this whole thing. I don't know more vocal in the whole thing. And see, so I want to was some of the reasons are true. It won't talk was no one in tears. Say, I do it. Never be over. I see a come on. It's a book come out, but in Tiasabi, one thing as a four. One to the 20 was on what no one to be with the family. As long as I can, so come and no one will bring. Jenny, Mamma, you what that side. You never know. One to go up, I now work around an hour, but not be a muscle, but I've been out can I be a muscle. So the neighbor to soon and to afraid. But I am a woman is for by force. Even if it's not fancy, if you own design your own fancies are disqualified. And that I don't think is fair.
You're right.
The other fancies.
That's Oba Sono, sweet mother. Ba I see I was swimming inside. A couple of photo tree. Why are they? Let me share my conclusion is. Miss Cocos, money hello, why? Okay,
my voice. I don't know. I have to say
My God, you have a sexy voice. You have a sexy voice. All right, so my conclusion with all this conversation is straight. I believe that this young lady should take advantage and go and look for the father. Because the best thing that will happen to her is getting aligned with the father and getting a father's blessing before the marriage. Never disrespect your mother. Never disrespect your father. Whatever they tell you, listen. But make the right judgment and be ready to stand by your mistakes. If it's dearly and temptations to your life, don't stay in. Walk out. Because if you die in a dying relationship, you have not done anything good to your life. Thank you very much for joining me today. Let me still invite the rest of you in Ghana and are traveling by next week to Ghana to join us for the flagship program that I'm part of at Prayer Palace International, Manage Junction Sprinters, Born to Prophesy. Come, because some of these things that happen, not all of them are physical, some are spiritual. I'm excited you came to support me today. Thank you very much, Lady Victory. I miss you. Let me see you tomorrow, because tomorrow we have a story to deal with. Thank you so much, my able, beautiful Miss Purpose, the Purpose. Thank you for coming. The rest of you who came, I hope by this time the gifts have gone up from $29 to at least $140. We are still trying to support cancellation to travel from Ghana to America. Abna is there. Send her not flowers. Send her rare cash, because the ticket is about $3,000. We're also buying a new phone for Counselor Church. It's $2,800. If you have small money, get it. When it becomes big, then you send it to us. Don't send us small money. Whilst I'm alive, let's chop your money out. Thank you very much. Let me stop. I'll see you again. Good night. Amina, thank you so much. Lady Victory, here from wine. We are seeing the people.
Thank you so much.